Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Crowd begins with a pass. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. It's now second and 10.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10.
Oh, ready. 118. What's that? Alert the hot. Alert the hot. Buggy.
Here's Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
Up the middle, here is Chayton. And he'll get about 5.
Brings up second and 4.
come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Hey, run! Hey, Ginger, tuck! Hey, I'm gun. Silver.
Lawrence. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
10 yards on the play.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Ready?
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
Hey, go! Run, this way, side.
Here's a run. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Shooting. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked up by Kalen Bullock. And the Texans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Oh, ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And that will wind up incomplete. 0-0 on the clock. The 1st quarter has come to an end. 1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. It's the Jaguars on top. More from Houston coming up in a moment. On 2nd down, Stroud. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly, and even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
A big hole inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Houston.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The game at 7. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Hey. Son.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That'll be complete to Tootin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
From the 41. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Let's go. Here we go.
And up, it's Tootin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Exiting the pocket right. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Finding room at midfield. And he's going to have a Jags 1st down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Son. Here we go, son.
Now this looks like a design run. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Run over center now with Tootin. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Hey, go.
Lawrence now. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Lawrence throwing on 4th down. He'll find his tight end. It's Strange. And he will get the 1st down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3.
Hey, Lion.
A gain of 3 on the play.
On the give, it's Tootin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 16-yard pickup on that ball. 1st down, Jacksonville.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On first down, they'll go back to Tootin. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards.
Let's go.
2nd and 6 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go.
Now here's Lawrence. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Brenton Strange was his intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Rip.
They go play action for Lawrence. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. So it is 4th down. That'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
Stroud going to set up the throw. Here's a screen taken in by Swift.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Oh, hey.
Stroud. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
3rd, they need 8.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw, and that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
No, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Ginger, tap.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their 2nd, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hey, easy. Route. Darn, this one's hot. Here we go.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Downfield on the crossing route. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, go!
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he tacks on a nice return to boot. He'll get this all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Out to the right. Oh, under.
Here's Stroud. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Would have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this 1st half. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One team advances. One team's season ends here. 2nd half underway in the AFC wildcard game. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. We'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it, and it's the USC man, Woody Marks. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
All right. Swap. Another swap.
Throwing is Stroud. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run-after catchability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains. When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18.
To throw is Stroud. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 3.
All right.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
18. What's up? Why, Tony? Yeah.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Woody Marks. Touchdown, Houston.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
McLaughlin now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans are on top. It's 14-10.
Texans 14. Jaguars 10. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Hey.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Jacoby Myers was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Lawrence. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
And what a nice job there, getting his feet down on the sideline to secure his first catch of the game. They need to continue to find ways to get him involved, however the opportunity presents.
Hey, run! Hey, Ginger.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards.
You know, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on third and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. Let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
On first down, Lawrence. This one caught left side. That's strange. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They get 22 yards there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Ready up! Hey, Lion!
Tight end motioning left.
Here we go, sir.
Run out of the gun, and it's Tootin. And he's in. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jaguars. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Jaguars move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14.
Y'all can't talk about basic. You better know my race. Also dangerous. Y'all talk that way.
Cam Little kicking off for the Jaguars.
Touch my stable. Give it up, touch my head.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go. 118. What's up?
1st and 10. Here's Stroud. That one is caught by Collins. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
All right. 18.
Now Stroud. Open man, that's Collins. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he will not be able to get away. Good work. Getting in there to force him out of bounds. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him.
Got his man at the 6. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up 1st and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do, because we know we need to finish this off with 6 if we can, and now being 1st and goal is going to go a long way in allowing that to be possible.
South. Why Tony?
Here's Stroud. He's got his big tight end. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Texas. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Texans move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
Jaguars 17. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Hey, go!
Lawrence now. Pass caught by the tight end, Strange. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It's a big play when they needed it the most. Pick up of 46 yards.
A gain of 46 yards on the play.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Son. Silver.
On the ground, here's Tootin. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hey, Lion. Hey, tomato. Done.
Right back to Tootin. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
A run on 1st and goal. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now, 2nd and goal.
Red on red. Here we go.
Trying to punch it in with Tootin. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's got another one. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And make it 3 touchdowns. Now, remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
He should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. He should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way.
1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Tony.
Here's Swift. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Stroud. That's taken in. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. The Texans going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout here. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
On 2nd down, Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Stroud to throw. That complete to Swift. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame.
And after that completion, they don't have enough to move the chain, so it's all going to come down to this. If they want any opportunity to go down and kick themselves a field goal, they've got to convert here on this 4th down. They need their best play.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he's going to go all the way. Oh, got some late magic. They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this has been a team that all year just has this ability to never give up and finish games at the end. When chips are down, they're at their best, and that's the key to NFL football. You don't have to be perfect. You just need to be good when it matters.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A return now from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. This is 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
And that's going to be incomplete. phones here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the Texans. They are moving.